broken when I came here. I was broken to the point where my sobriety date is May 12th, 2012, but I always start my story with my death date, which is May 11th, 2012. What I mean by that is May 11th was the day I tried to commit suicide. Was a day that I thought that I couldn't go. I didn't like where I was, and I didn't want to go back to where I've been, and I was too scared to move forward because I could never picture living life without drugs and alcohol. So my plan was to end it all. And some say that your best thinking got you and brought you here, but for me it wasn't. For me it was totally divine intervention because I was successful at everything, and it just so happens that on my suicide attempt I got stopped. My sister came over to my house and stopped the whole thing, and that's when I broke down and told her I needed help, and she gave me the biggest hug and said, "This is what the family's been waiting to hear." And I'm like, "What?" She was like, "You wasn't fooling nobody." And the whole time, I'm thinking I had everybody fooled. Nobody knew that I was getting high.
Wow. How long were you hiding this from them?
I thought I was hiding from them for at least almost 20 years because
Wow.
I got clean late in life. But my whole childhood I want to say from 8th grade on to my 40s, it had every aspect of my life included drugs and or alcohol.
Right.
I can't picture a time where I didn't live without either one. And that's what got me here.
Out of curiosity, that intervention, obviously then that was the first time you tried to stop, or had you tried some
No.
form of any?
Well, I did what everybody else tried to do, the detox on the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
It didn't. It worked out good for a couple hours
Wow.
until boredom came in, until I didn't know what else to do besides use drugs and alcohol. So I had nothing to fill the void when I tried to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what led to my attempted suicide, was because I didn't know what to do. And that's when I finally said enough's enough.
Wow. So you ended up coming here, first time in treatment.
Yes.
At a later stage in life. Like, sometimes people go to treatment at a younger age, but did you say you were 40?
Yeah.
So that's a much different look. What was that like for you to wrap your head around what you were now facing?
Well, I took it like this. I can spend my money anywhere and make more money, but what I can't get back is time.
Mm.
And I've wasted so much time in my life. I finally made my mind up where I need more out of life. I want to make something of my life. And at that point, I didn't care if I was getting clean. Well, I was getting clean with 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds. My main concern was the end result.
Right.
Yeah, as long as that was the same, it was all I cared about. But the main thing, I was tired. I had enough. What I did, and I think what everyone should do, is I sat at home getting high and say, okay, one day I'm gonna stop. One day I'm gonna stop. But when I came here to Palm, what Palm did for me was turn my one day it turned one day into day one.
Mm.
And May 12th, 2012 was day one. May 11th was one day.
Ah, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.